So what I wanted to do, first of all, happy Sunday fun day. Hope you guys having a fun, chill, relax, recharging weekend. Hope you're getting that recharge, but also being productive. I think you can be productive when resting because people know me, know that I can't sit still for too long over the weekend. I did get in that accident the other day. So it definitely put me on the couch for a few hours, but I got back to it and had a productive, really good rest of the weekend, Saturday and today, Sunday. What's up, everybody on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube? What's up, IG? Got Wider in the house. What's up, Wid? Lauren, howdy, howdy. I wanted to share this, and this is totally just like off the rip. I have nothing planned. By the way, I've been, rocking the Boohoo. I love Boohoo. It's great, but my zipper is broke. So some great pros and some benefits to Boohoo. Boohoo's great. They ship, pretty fast-ish. They do, really well with, having like kind of luxury stuff, right? So I got this like the athletic stuff is kind of like Lululemon, but obviously about a quarter of Lululemon price. They have like dress shirts and dress pants that look like kind of luxury, designer-ish dress clothes without obviously being about a quarter of the price. So some great benefits and pros to Boohoo, the brand, similar to Zara kind of, which I do love Zara as well. If anybody wants to send me a Boohoo gift card or a Zara gift card, hey, you know what? We can be best friends. But besides that, the cons and a little downside to Boohoo that I found is that my zippers keep breaking. I literally I have a pair of dress pants that are Boohoo, and the zipper broke on those as well. So I do love them. Probably my favorite, like luxury kind of cheap brand. It's easy to ship and stuff, and they have crazy deals. Like I can get like outfits, like multiple outfits, to get 3 or 4 outfits for like $100. With pants and a shirt and stuff. So, anyways, I'm gonna get past this, but I just want to say that I'm not intentionally, having my non-existent chest out on the live, but I want to say that if I can do it, you sure as hell can. And I was just thinking about this, and I'm like, I'm such a mess. Uh, it's often perceived like everybody kind of has it together, the social media thing, and especially in entrepreneurship, it's like, man, look how cool I am. I make money, I create content, am an influencer, I do this and that, and the honest reality is most people are messes, and I think I want to really share that with the world too about how much of a mess I am. I'm really a disaster in the process of becoming a master, and every master was once a disaster. They were in anything, and most people, are afraid to suck. Most people are afraid to look foolish. I'm not. Obviously, I look, like a fool every day. I do crazy things. I do uncomfortable things, and I have definitely realized even now, it's 2022, and I thought I was going to be some, big millionaire with, lots of, with employees and virtual assistants and, running my companies and blah, blah, blah. And I'm not. And that's, a lot of that is due to my habits, my routines, I've been very unorganized for most of my life, and now that's in the past. So I'm not going to continue to bring those limiting beliefs into my life now, but really for the most of my life, I've been, really unorganized, disorganized, whatever the best word is, and I've done a poor job up to this point in my life of really paying attention to detail. Attention to detail is something that I struggled with for the first, the last 20 years of my life, but I'm really starting to, dial into those things and getting better with attention, because if you really want to grow a business and grow a brand, it's hard to do that without having some attention to detail, without being focused, without managing tasks well, without managing, your focus well. So that's something that I've really worked on a lot, is managing not just like my time. People think of, oh, just manage time management, but really focus management is really important, because you can manage your time all day. And so it's been really good for me to try to manage my focus day to day, hour to hour, minute to minute, trying to really get better. And yes, I do talk about, real estate investing. I'm really passionate about now. Already done 3 deals this year, this month, January, and trying to get to where I can do 10 deals per month in real estate and wholesaling and investing and flipping this. So that would be ideal. And that takes a lot of attention to detail. And if I can learn how to go from being a complete mess, I'm only a decent student and, went to a good school and got into a good college, got a good degree, whatever, which I don't think even college is really a good decision for most people anymore. But that's a different conversation I can have, on a different live, on a different show, on a different, talk here. But I was only a decent student, got a good degree from a good school, all those things because I was like, decently halfway smart. I was halfway good at using my brain, but I was so scatterbrained. I was so unorganized all the time growing up. I mean, my, homework, school, like schedule was just all over the place. College was an absolute mess. College was probably the messiest time of my whole life. If you knew me in college, I apologize for many reasons, but I was really just a mess, especially in that time. I mean, really until even 2020, I was a mess, and I really just I started to get it together maybe last year about being a little more organized. Even things like staying on top of my laundry, right? Like I did all of my laundry this weekend. I prep for the week. I plan out my schedule, kind of what that looks like, work stuff. When I'm doing calls, when I'm doing deals, when I'm doing these things. So I've come a long way, but man, I have marathons to go. I have eons to go in terms of my organization, my focus, my management, and not just me doing tasks, but then also delegating tasks to like employees, virtual assistants, stuff like that I have now. And I'm really debating on the timing of when I'm going to bring on a virtual assistant for my social media and for my branding stuff, because there's a lot of tasks that are time consuming that I could definitely delegate. So I'm going to get to a phase in my business and my brand this year of holding on to tasks, and like how much longer will I hold on to things that I don't really love. Like I was going through this earlier, and I suck at websites. I suck at, I'm not a coder, I'm not a programmer. And I will say that to all of my social media, all of my live streamers, everybody, I suck at building websites. It has never been a thing I've really gotten into. I was never really a computer, genius. I played sports. I liked baseball. I liked football. I liked motocross. I liked, being active, hanging out with friends, girlfriends, stuff like that growing up. So I wasn't really, sitting at home programming and being a computer guy. And so I've really struggled with websites. But this is just another thing that, most people would say, well, I suck at it. I fail at it. It's just not for me. It's just not a thing for me. So, maybe I'll just never have a website. Maybe I'll have to wait till I'm rich and I can just pay someone to do this work and this stuff for me. And I could have said that, but I'm like, well, obviously Francesca, my queen, my better half, helps me a lot and definitely keeps me calm. And she's really good at programming. She's really good at coding and websites and stuff like that. But, I'm trying as much as I can to learn on my own. And she's kind of assisting me, give me a little tap on the butt along the way to make this happen. So I'm working on my personal website right now. I'm working on my branding. My website is going to come out and everything's going to be there. So everything about me, my real estate investing, my deals are going to be on there, the houses, the flips, my business model, how I'm making money, what are the things that I'm doing. Greatness University is going to be there. My Greatness University podcast episodes have already been, I'm already recording. So I haven't even announced that yet about my official podcast, right? I just do the lives and the episodes and stuff like this, but the official podcast platform like Apple Podcasts and Spotify, that will be coming out soon, along with my website, to actually have a podcast platform to just reach more people and for people to get to know me better. Because even on social media, right? I mean, you can make reels and TikToks and stories, but there's still a level of personality that you can't really get to know, right? So if you sit here and hang out with me here in this format, it's a little more personal, right? You kind of get to feel with me. You feel my energy. You see all my mess ups. You see how much of a mess I am, getting live streams working and doing all this stuff like my website, getting that together. So that's why it's kind of been prolonged. What's up, everybody? I got a bunch bunch of friends on an IG. What's up, you guys? On the gram, and I got some Facebook, LinkedIn friends here as well. So if you're watching this, and just shoot me a message. I would love to catch up with people. I realized today, I like even on Facebook, right? Nobody even checks like their Facebook stories really. I only look at Instagram because they double post like everything I post on Instagram automatically goes to Facebook. And then I saw on Facebook that like 400 people a day are watching my story on Facebook, and so many old friends and old family friends of people that I haven't connected with in so long. So if you ever see my stuff, just reach out and say, hey, Cody, just wanted to share with you a high five, a little wave. Happy New Year. Hope you're doing well, because there's a lot of people I want to connect with that I want to obviously reconnect with and build relationships with you. Even if I've never met you before, I tell everybody I have 7 billion friends in the world. I just haven't met them all yet. And I do believe that, there's so many amazing people. The internet and social media has changed my life forever. The only reason why I am doing anything, the only reason why I have a business, the only reason why I have a brand, the only reason why I have anything, and the reason why all these things have happened in my life, success and networking and travel and this stuff, is because of social media, because of connecting with strangers that have become some of my best friends, strangers that have become family to me, and I'm forever grateful. And that's the point of all this, is to say that the reason why I'm coming out with, official Greatness University podcast episodes, why I'm moving forward with my branding, why I'm opening up to coaching this year. And obviously I'm going to be coaching in like real estate stuff, but also coaching in the hard stuff, which is the personal development, the professional development, coaching people on, getting the confidence to and the courage to get out there and just go do it. Just put your face out there, just put your name out there, and just have fun with it, and not being afraid to show the world, your flaws. You're messy, but you're having fun, because I think in our world today, it looks like everybody else is having a great time. It looks like everybody else is rich and happy and successful, and looks like everybody else is content creators. But even in content creation, it's still such a small percentage of the population. Like if you could take a census, like a US census of 1,000 people, 2,000 people, probably a few of them are actively, like creating content, like putting stories out every day, like putting posts out every day. It's still such a small percentage of people. So I just want to get the message across that you can do it, that you can create content if you want to. You can, document your life. I don't even really necessarily create anything. I just kind of document what I'm doing. Like you guys see me being goofy, being myself, also being serious when it's time to be serious. I have my quotes, my books, my reading, messages that I really, really want to get across to the world that are very serious. So you can see it. I just show me. I just show my ridiculous self, and I just want to encourage people too that it's still such a small, tiny percentage of people who are actually, doing the branding thing, doing the content thing. It looks like it's everybody, but it's really not. So, and it's not too late either. Something that I've slept on. Here's another flaw. If I can do this stuff, then you can too. I've slept on TikTok. This is the second year, third year, probably third year in a row. It's definitely 2 to 3 years now. I've really slept on TikTok, and I've grown some other platforms, right? Like I'm, slowly but surely growing Instagram and LinkedIn, which I love. I love LinkedIn probably the most. Probably my favorite platform to connect with, definitely like-minded people, growth-minded people, business professionals, real estate investing professionals, stuff like that. So I do love that platform. If you're not on LinkedIn, hit me up. I'll get you on LinkedIn. I'll get you launched on LinkedIn. Seriously, I want to just help people get launched and help them, just project their lives and their ideas and everything they want to share with the world. Because I think everybody does have a burning message inside of them, a burning desire, a passion of some sort inside of them that they just won't get out. Just let it out. Let it out. Let it out. Let it out. This is not for singing. I am only usually singing in the shower, but I just want to let one rip. So if I can do it, guys, I can. I come from, little to nothing. I'm not going to say that I was, homeless in a roadside ditch my whole life growing up. I did always have a roof over my head, even if it was a little house in the hood. I did always have food to eat growing up from 0 to 17. When I left at 17. I was paying for everything by the time I was 16, 17. And I left for school, moved away. But from 0 to 16, 0 to 17, I always had a roof over my head no matter what. I still always had some food to eat. A lot of times for dinner it was Pop-Tarts. A lot of times for dinner it was SpaghettiOs, Chef Boyardee, whatever. Uh, Pretty much frozen food, anything that could come in a container, pretty much was what we had for dinner most nights. So I'm not going to say that I was raised in, on the streets of Guatemala, because some people have it 100 times harder than I did growing up. Some people have 100 times harder circumstances and background and things in different ways that have given them a harder course and more obstacles than I have. So yeah, I would say I was on poverty. We were well below the poverty line growing up, but I did have a roof. I did have food to eat every day, even though it wasn't gourmet stuff. So there's people that have had it 100 times worse than me that are now doing 100 times better than me, even at my young age. I'm 24 now. Sometimes I say I'm getting old. I'm 24 now, and I'm going to be 25 actually later this year. And I'm like, damn it, I might turn 25 and I'm not a millionaire yet. I haven't built this big business, and I don't have a million followers yet. But at the same time, I am getting better every single day, even if it's just by a little bit. And I'm moving my life forward and taking deliberate and intentional action every single day. And that's it. That's all I ask of everybody else, is that if I can do this, if I can come from nothing and just push to build myself and spend years of just developing my mindset, developing my personality. And trust me, a personality can be built if you nobody that sorry about my hands. I got an accident the other day. um if you saw, what I come from, my family, you'd be like, whoa, that doesn't make sense. So if you see me now, this guy talking, this guy, I'm not afraid to be crazy. I'm not afraid to, go on a stage of in front of thousands of people and talk and speak my mind and those things. It's because I've built that. So you can build a personality, you can build a mindset, you can build a business, you can build a brand, you can start from nothing, from zero social media accounts. You can start from zero Instagram posts, from zero TikTok posts, from zero LinkedIn connections, and you can build something significant, because I don't come from anything at all. Most people do come from better. There's, even a lot more people that come from worse. So I have nothing special. Nothing has ever been handed to me. I'm in debt. I have a student debt, out the ass. I still have credit card debt. Those things that everybody struggles with. The same wind blows on everybody. It's not the blowing of the wind, because everybody gets shit. Everybody has adversity. Everybody has tough times. The same wind blows on everybody. So it's not about the blowing of the wind. It's about the setting of your sail and setting yourself up for growth, little tiny growth every single day. The intentions from going from, I have a good life, going from a good life to a great life, because that's what God wants for us. And if I can do it, if I just smacked my face on the microphone, there you go. If I can do it, you sure as hell can. You can, and you can. So that's, I think, one of my biggest messages for the world. And that's why I will always show my life. I will show my come up, my financial come up. I'm already successful. I'm already rich and wealthy, even though the bank account doesn't show it yet. I don't have a jet. I don't have a mansion. We do have a nice big apartment in the sky in Tampa, but I'm at the ground level. I mean, I'm ground level. I've just been building the foundation. If you could think of like a tree, with the roots all like 20 feet into the ground, I've been building up building up the roots and like the foundation, or like at the slab of a house, right? So the concrete slab that they pour underneath the house, that the foundation of, really the development, right? You level out the ground and you pour a slab. I feel like I'm just now pouring the slab, and then I'll start to build the walls and to build really the structure of my life and the structure of my brand and my businesses. So if I can do it, you sure as hell can. If I can teach myself to get up early and just be hungry and coachable and willing to do whatever it takes, if I can teach myself that, you can too. There's nothing different between any of us that sets us apart or special, unique, or anything. If you can earn $1, you can earn $100. You can earn $100, you can earn 1,000. If you want to be a billionaire, you can be. You can be raised in the streets of Guatemala, or whatever the case is. You can be abused as a child in Vietnam, and you can make it to the US, and you can become a millionaire or billionaire and be happy and rich and wealthy and successful and have amazing people around you. You can love God and be passionate about following Christ and be a billionaire. You can work really, really hard at your job and at your business and have a great family life. It's not either or. It can be both. And if I can have it, if I can teach myself how to build it and find the right mentors and find the right connections and people, I've come from nothing, and I'm still a mess. I'm still, uh, some days I still think there's probably a moment every day still today where I think, what the hell am I doing? And how the hell am I going to hit any of my goals? What do I do next? So if I can do it, you sure as hell can. If I can get better, a little bit better every day and every week, if I can start to plan my weeks better and plan my days better, plan my hours better, when I have had horrible organization, horrible skills in detail orientation my whole life, and if I can start to grow something and cultivate something great in my life with structure, routines, and habits that add up to the results, the big results over time, anybody can, and you can too. So I love you. God bless you. I'm signing out. Happy Sunday, fun day. Hope you have an amazing week. I'm praying over just blessings over your life and safety and abundance, and and your finances and your health and your wealth and your family and friends, your coworkers, everybody around you. Have a great week. Stay on manager. Let's manage our focus this week, not just manage our time. Staying on schedule and calendar and those things are important, but manage your focus. Be focused. Be right where you are right now. That's what I'm gonna try to do this week. I'm gonna be right where I am right now, and not, because usually when I'm in the office working, I'm thinking about how I need to do content and branding. And then when I'm at home doing, content and branding, I'm thinking about how I need to be at the office, doing real estate deals and doing more flips and getting single family listings and getting more multifamily units, lined up, and more deals and stuff like that. So instead of being in like every which place and always thinking about what the next thing I should do, my focus this week is I'm going to be focused on being right here, right now, at the task at hand, on the phone call at hand, with the person on the other side of the phone, with the other person on the other side of the message. Just be right there with them, with myself, and with that task at hand. So love you guys. God bless. Have an amazing week. Shoot me a message. Let's connect. Let's do a deal together. If you're in real estate, let's chat some real estate. If you're not, let's just talk happiness, success, health, how we can add some value to each other, and even meet up if you're local in Florida. So love you guys. God bless. Peace.